Hey guys, Double Jack here, and I'm going to show you how to play the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Battle card game. If you want to see me actually open the booster pack box, you can check it out right here, where I open up like 15 different packs to see what's going on. But apart from that, I'm going to show you how to play a game. So I'm going to use my current deck that I've always had, and this is the play sheet right here. Now, first of all, I want to play it against a friend or against somebody, and I've only got one friend that's actually introduced, is actually a big fan of cards, or card games rather, and sadly that person was busy, and everyone else was basically like, no, I don't want to play a fucking card game. I'm like, fair game, because I'm not a big card game myself, but it's JoJo and I love it so much. But I'm going to show you. So look at this sexy battlefield anyway. Look at it. Look. We've got Jonathan, Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke. Looks so good. So this is the battlefield, and I will go through everything. So basically, as we have over here, this is our deck spot library, what do you want to call it, Yamafuda. This is our Stefuda, your graveyard, whatever you want to call it. We also have outside your exiled zone or out of bounds zone, whatever you want to call it as well. Now on the left side, as you can see, we have Roman numerals. Now this is where you place your one hero card. Okay, so your one hero card normally would look like this. It would have this kind of red kind of circle here, and it will have an effect here. No attack, no defense, nothing. It would look like this. So what you do is, even though you can't really see it, it would be above the 13. You can kind of see the bottom of it, and it will be above 13. The total points are 13, and the way to win is to defeat your opponent by defeating all of their 13 points, or by them actually losing all of their cards. You can choose between a 30 card deck plus hero card, or a 50 card deck plus hero card. They're the two ways that can be played. There are other things I will talk about, but I will actually go through them as we play. So let's start with the game, shall we? So what you do is, first of all, you take 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You take 6 cards. So there are my 6 cards. Let's have a look at my 6 cards. Okay, let's put them in. So I've got 1 event card and a lot of character cards. Now, we have 3 things. Number 1, we have stage. Now, these are where the stage cards go. Number 2, battlefield. These are where the battle characters go. And lineage, it's like your mana pool, right? If you think of magic, it's like your mana pool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my cards, and I'm going to play 1 lineage. To play lineage cards, you actually use character cards to play mana. And what it means is I'm going to play this Joseph card right here called Cracker Joseph. Cracker Joseph, he's a cracker. And in the top left, right here, is how much I get, basically. So I get 1 Ha, which basically means Hamon, or Hadoken Ha. Now, there's 5 different ones. There is Hamon Ha, Tomodachi Tomo, which means friendship. There is Stand, the first kanji, which basically means ghost, and it was the original kanji for stand. We also have Chi, which is blood, Aku, which is evil, and we also have Kimyo, which means bizarre. So we've got 5 or 6 different types that we can play. So I'm playing Hamon Ha. So I get this, basically I get this to my mana pool kind of deal, you know. So I look from my hand, and the battle cost is normally in the bottom left, right here. So for example, if I wanted to play Caesar, I would need 1... Sorry, trying to get this. There we go. 1 friendship and anything. That's what that white ball means. Anything. So I can't do that at the moment. I'll get into other stuff later. So for example, play that. Let's say it's the enemy's go. Okay, back to my go. Now, when you draw a card, you can actually choose 1 or 2 cards, but you have to tell the opponent. So I'm only going to take 1 for the moment. So 1 card into my hand. Oh, I've got another stand card. I'm thinking, let's look in my hand to summon characters. Okay, I'm going to play this. I've got 1 Hamon card. I'm going to play a stand card, which means I'm going to play the card I just got to get 1 stand point, or stand mana. These cards you can't use to attack, but I can use them for mana, even if they've got effects. So I've got 1 Hamon and 1 stand. Okay, it's the opponent's go. Oh, it's my go. Oh, cheers. Okay, I'm going to take only one card. There we go. Oh, I've got a stage card. Now, allow me to tell you what to do. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play Yukako in my lineage. Oh, I've got Hamon, stand, and I also have this card. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play a stage card, but the cost is, as you can see, 1 friendship and 1 nothingness, so basically anything. So, of course, I've just summoned a friendship card. So what you do is, you don't turn it sideways like in Magic, you turn it over. 1. I'm going to pay this as well. To play a stage. How do stage work? Without a stage, basically, look at these right at the bottom. Can you see those white stars? Now, stages, if I didn't play a stage, I could only play a card that would have 3 stars. Okay? Now, if I look at these stages, for example, I played Tonio Chusadi's Moriocho thing. Oh, wait a minute. That says star X. What does X mean? Let's look at the effect. The effect says, when I play this stage, it doesn't matter how many stars it has, but I can only play 2 characters. Good thing I've done that, because I've got a lot of cards that go above any kind of stars. If you do not play a stage, by the way, it only costs 3 stars. So, if I look at Caesar, for example, damn, he's 4 stars, I can't play him. Let's look at Okuyasu. Damn, 4 stars. Let's look at Josuke. Damn, 4 stars. I couldn't play any of those cards. That is a shame. But let's wait until my next turn, shall we? It's the next turn. Okay, beginning of stage. I turn my cards over because it's my turn. I draw a card. Oh, look at that. I have a new card. Shall I play something? What shall I play? But I will. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to play... I've got a Hamon, a stand, and a friendship. You can play as many lineage as you want. It's like Magic. You can play as many lineage, as many characters as you want. So I'm thinking, you know what? Yes, I'm going to play another stand one. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play my first character. And I'm going to play it on the Tonio stage. Because that's what you've got to do. You've got to choose your stage. So I could play it on the battlefield, or I could play it on the stage. So my stage, okay, I'm going to tap this card, 1 Hamon, 1 stand mana, and 1 friendship mana to play in the battlefield, Josuke. Now, if we look at Josuke, we have something known as PST. If you look very closely, allow me to put it up, PST. Now the one that is circled is your attack. So as you can see, he has 4 attack. Okay, so it depends on PS2 if I can get it up there. Let's see if it actually focuses. Focus. There we. Oh, for fuck's sake! But basically, it says 4. Okay, so it's circled 4. So I've got 4 attack, but I also have an effect. Let's check out the effect. So basically, if my opponent is Joseph Joestar, then this character gets +1/+1/+1. Sadly, I'm not against the opponent, so I can't really say, but let's just go with what he has, which is 4/4/4. But, of course, it's only 4, technically, so he's got 4. Now, when I'm talking about effects, okay, so I've played on the battlefield, I've put it on. Now, this is how effects works. With this character, I can attack the opponent directly, I can attack their characters, or I can use an effect. So, for example, if I use Joseph's effect, I would have to tap him like this. I would have to turn him sideways. And that means that I can't attack. It's not like Magic, it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to use either an effect or attack. That's the point. So, for example, I've just summoned him, he can't do anything. Next guy's turn, let's say it's my turn. I turn everything over. I get all my lineage back. Okay. and then I draw. I will go for, because I've only got 3 cards, I'm going to draw 2 cards this turn. So 1, 2. Okay, now allow me to show you how things work in the strudels. So I want to use a stand card. That is right, I want to use a stand card. But sadly, as you can see, the cost is 1 bazaar and 1 stand. So I'm thinking, okay, I've got 1 stand, I don't have a bazaar. Okay, but I do have 1 card that does have a payment. Do I want to summon this character on my battlefield, or would I want it for lineage? Let's lose it for lineage. There we go. He now is a bazaar. He now is a lineage. I get 1 bazaar. And now I'm going to use a stand card. Now, I will pay the 1 stand and 1 bazaar to attach this stand. Okay, 2. Because when you have stands, you have to have the right stand with the right character. For example, this stand is Crazy Diamond. I can only attach him to Josuke. And it can be any Josuke character. There are many Josuke cards, there are many Jotaro cards, there are many of different characters. And so I'm attaching this Crazy Diamond to Josuke. And basically what that means is that I can actually activate a brand new effect card. So it's got an effect, and his effect is basically all my friendly battle characters, so all the battle characters on my side, not the opponent's side, all the stands that are connected to it that are actually of a certain type, because there are 4 different types, okay? There are deletion types, which means that the stand does 1 effect attack and actually deletes both the character and the stand. There is a second one, which is movement type, which basically means that it does an attack, and then both of them can't do anything else whatsoever. And there's the kind of normal attack, which basically just does an effect, and you tap the stand, but the attacking card can still do their effect or attack the enemy. Okay, so I've attached this to this, so he's attached, right? And like I said, the effect is like any kind of stands on my side, their effects will actually... The effects of stands on my opponent's side will become annulled as long as I use the effect from this card. That as long as I attack with other characters. It's not looking good at the moment, considering I only got 1 character. Let's go and see what happens next. Enemy turn, my turn. Let us undo this. Let's draw another card. Let's just draw 1. Oh, I've gotten the same exact card. By the way, I'm not actually planning this. This is all random, by the way. So I've got all these different things. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm going to play another character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this 1 card here and 1 stand, and I'm going to play Caesar. That's right, Caesar. But he's got 4 stars. And I'm going to connect him to Morio Chosoli, because I can play 2 cards regardless of stars there. So basically these 2 cards are stuck to this stage, and this stage cannot have any more characters. End of done. So there we go. So, oh, it's my turn. You know what? I'm going to attack the opponent. I'm looking at my effects. I can actually do some real damage. So let's try this. Let me tap my stand, and as I said, I can't do anything with my stand, so I'm going to attack my stand and my character to do 4 damage, and this character can't do anything, so I just do 4 damage to the opponent. 4, they would be down to 9. You know, their hero card would go down to 9, for example, and it will go to my turn. So basically, I've shown you the basics. If you want me to go more in depth with it, because I would love to actually do a kind of like, even if it's me versus me, or if it's like some kind of thing, I would love to do it, because I've shown you the basics. I've shown you how to do stands. I've shown you how to do everything minus effect cards. Now, effect cards are basically kind of like sorceries for magic, and you just play the card and it does a certain effect, but you've got to play the cost. For example, if I look in my hand, I actually do not own an effect card. I've only got a stage and 2 stand cards. Stand cards, like I said, they only attach to 1 character. I will tell you one thing though, and that is you can only have one character of the same name on your battlefield. For example, I couldn't have, at this current time, I couldn't have two Josuke's, I couldn't have two Caesars, I can only have one of each character. So I could have a Josuke, a Caesar, an Okuyasu, a Jotaro, a Dio, a Jonathan, and that would be cool. But I can only have one of each. If Josuke dies, if Caesar dies, I can play another Caesar, I can play another Josuke, that's fine. So that's how it works. If you want me to go into more depth, or if you want me to actually have a true battle with somebody, then please tell me, because that would be fucking awesome, because I would love to, because just showing you guys how to play it is awesome. I'm having fun. And if ever you guys are in Japan and you want to pick these cards up and you want to have a battle, I'll fucking get you, son. No, mate, basically, yeah, I would love to have a battle with you. That would be fucking awesome. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more, I'll do another video going in even further. I'll see if I can get an actual person to play against. If not, then I do apologise, but I'll try my best. I'm still currently editing one of my other videos, which are called Stillable Cooking. See that soon. But thank you guys, check that out, and I'll see you soon. Love you, bye. And of course, I want to say arrivederci.